You will break your routine. Not if. When. The question isn't whether it happens. The question is what you do next. Most traders spiral, break routine once, abandon it completely. That's the real mistake. Not the break. The spiral after. You need a recovery protocol, a system for getting back on track. Because consistency isn't perfection, it's recovery. Here's the paradox. The harder you try to be perfect, the more fragile your consistency becomes. One violation, system collapses. Miss your morning routine, day is ruined. Skip review, why bother with the rest? That's fragility. The alternative is anti-fragile consistency. Systems that expect breaks and recover from them. First principle, acknowledge without judgment. You broke your routine. Okay, that's data, not a moral failure. Happened. Now what? Most traders add guilt. Guilt becomes frustration. Frustration becomes more mistakes. Stop that cycle. Acknowledge. Move on. Recovery Protocol 1, the 5-minute reset. You realize midday you broke your routine. Stop. 5 minutes. Step away. Breathe. Ask one question. What's my next right action? Not what should I have done? What now? Take a break. Run your checklist. Close the platform. One right action. Execute it. Recovery Protocol 2. Same-day recovery. Break your routine in the morning. Recover by end of day. Run your post-market review even if chaotic. Score your process even if terrible. You're proving one mistake doesn't erase the system. The routine survives the break. Recovery Protocol 3. Next day reset. Bad day. Broke multiple rules. No routine. Fine. Tomorrow is a reset. Not pretending yesterday didn't happen. Use yesterday as data. What triggered the break? Write it down. Run tomorrow's routine perfectly. One perfect day after a terrible one. That's recovery. Here's what you're building. Pattern interruption. The old pattern is break routine, spiral into more breaks, give up on system. New pattern is break routine, acknowledge, execute recovery protocol, return to system. That new pattern is anti-fragile. It gets stronger every time you practice recovery, because you're proving the system can handle your imperfection. The consistency paradox explained. Striving for perfect adherence creates pressure. Pressure creates tension. Tension increases mistakes. Mistakes trigger guilt. Guilt destroys motivation. You've created a fragile system. Instead, build for 90% adherence. Expect 10% breaks. Plan for recovery. Now pressure decreases. Mistakes are expected. Recovery is practiced. The system is anti-fragile, practically. Track your breaks and recoveries. Each week, note routine violations. Also note how many you recovered from. Week 1, 5 breaks, 1 recovery. Week 4, 3 breaks, 3 recoveries. See the pattern? Breaks decreased because recovery improved. You're not eliminating mistakes. You're building a system that survives them. That's real consistency. Common trap. Using breaks as evidence the system doesn't work. I keep breaking my routine, so routines don't work for me. Wrong. Breaking routine means you're human. The system isn't the problem. The lack of recovery protocol is. Add the protocol. Practice recovery. The routine will stick because it's built for real humans, not perfect robots. Your recovery protocol is simple. Acknowledge without judgment. Execute 5-minute reset if midday. Same-day recovery if possible. Next day reset if needed. Track breaks and recoveries weekly, that's it. 5 steps. But those 5 steps transform fragile consistency into anti-fragile consistency. You're no longer avoiding breaks. You're recovering from them. That's the difference between amateurs and professionals. Professionals break routines too. They skip warm-ups. take emotional trades, miss reviews. The difference? They recover immediately. They don't spiral. They don't quit the system. They acknowledge, reset, continue. That recovery speed is what separates consistent traders from inconsistent ones. Not fewer mistakes. Faster recovery. Build your recovery protocol now, before you need it. Write down your 5-minute reset process. Define same-day recovery. Plan next-day reset. Because when you break your routine, you won't think clearly. Emotion will tell you to quit, but your protocol will tell you to recover. Follow the protocol. Trust the process. And watch what happens. Your consistency becomes unbreakable. Not because you never break, because you always recover. The goal isn't perfect routine adherence. The goal is sustainable consistency through reliable recovery. Perfection is fragile. Recovery is anti-fragile. Choose anti-fragile. Build systems that survive your humanity. And trust that consistency built on recovery is stronger than consistency built on perfection. It is. Every time.